Welcome into Bird Dog Yoga for our 3-minute power cycle workout today. All you'll need is a set of dumbbells. If you have them, I would go a medium to heavier weight so you can really challenge yourself. We've got 3 minutes of work followed by 30 seconds of rest for each one of our rounds, and we'll go 3 times through these movements. So we've got about 30 minutes of work today. So go ahead and grab your equipment and we'll get started on our mat. All right, for our first round, so we have 3 minutes of work. We're gonna alternate back and forth between 2 different movements. Our first movement is a gorilla row, followed by some rainbows up and over our dumbbells. You'll go back and forth between those 2 movements as many times as you can within the 3 minutes. We'll have a 30-second rest, and then we'll repeat that 2 more rounds, so a total of 3 rounds back and forth between these 2 movements. First movement is that gorilla row. You'll take your dumbbells, feet out nice and wide, heels in, toes out. Start to squat down into your legs. I know words. Knees going the same direction as your toes. Nice flat back here. So you want to keep that nice long spine. Chin is slightly lifted. And then you'll grab onto the butt end of the dumbbells, pull the elbows straight up and back, and then tap, pull, and then tap. So from the front view here, you pull, tap, pull, and tap. So you have 10 total. So this is 1, 2, 3, so on and so forth. You've got 10 of those. Then you'll plant the dumbbells down. Try to go for the highest setting if you can. You can do 1 or 2 dumbbells. Bring both legs to one side of the dumbbells, hands behind your back if you need it, and then rainbow the legs up and over, tap, up and over, tap. You have 10 total of those. So that's 1, 2, 3, so on and so forth. Then you'll stand back up, go back to the gorilla rows, alternating back and forth between those 2 movements until we've hit that 3-minute mark. We'll take a 30-second rest and then repeat that 2 more times. So grab your dumbbells, let's get going. All right, here we go. We have about 8 seconds moving into our first 3-minute interval here, starting with those gorilla rows in 3, 2, 1. We pull and pull. That's 3, 4, chest is lifted, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. There we go. Coming on down to the hips, planting the dumbbells down, bringing the legs to one side. You can always set the dumbbell down on that lower end as well, supporting behind the back. Rainbow up and over. That's 2, 3, 4. Keep that chest lifted. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice job. Stand on up. We're just going to repeat that back and forth as many times as you can. If you need to go faster or slower than me, do that. Whatever feels good in your practice and you're comfortable with today. Sink low in the hips. Here we go. Pull, pull. Again, if you need to move slower or faster than me, you find your pace. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice job. Come back down to your seat, finding those rainbows. This time I'm going to put the dumbbell on the high end and just use 1. Legs start to one side. Here we go. Up and over. 2, 3. Keep breathing. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice job. Got about 1:15 left. Let's see if we can get 1 to 2 more rounds in. Sinking nice and low into the legs. Chest up, chin up, nice long spine. And pull. Pull. Think about pulling your shoulder blades together and down your back, engaging in those lats. I lost count. So let's do 1 more to each side. Pull and pull. I might have given you a freebie or we did an extra. I don't know. It's all good though. Planting that dumbbell down, legs off to one side, chest is lifted. 40 seconds left. Keep it going. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Whew, stand on up. We got 20 seconds. Let's get 1 more round of gorilla rows. Sink in the hips nice and low. Chest is lifted. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, stay low, 8, 9, and 10. Whew. That is it, right on time. 30-second break. Let's take a breath here. Breathing in and out, in through the nose, and out through the mouth. All right, first round done, easy peasy. We got 2 more of that same thing, back and forth between those gorilla rows and those rainbows up and over the dumbbell. Challenge yourself. If you need to pause and grab something heavier or lighter, feel free. We got 4 seconds. Let's start in our rainbow since we ended on the gorillas. All right, legs up and over. Again, if you need to move faster or slower than me, that is totally fine. Go at your own pace. 4, 3, I don't know how to count. Woo! Let's do 3 more. 1, 2, and 3. All right, you guys, I need someone here to keep me accountable. All right, back to those gorilla rows. Heels in, toes out, sink those hips nice and low. Chest is lifted. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice job. Come on down. You guys, Blitz loves being out here. It's his favorite when I work out outside, so he can run around the yard, sniff all the things. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Starting to really feel that core in those hip flexors. All right, minute 40, something left. Stand on up, heels in, toes out. Sink those hips nice and low, maybe 1 inch lower, chest is up. Pull. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, stay low, 8, 9, and 10. Whew, come on down. Rainbow it out. A little bit of time left. We can get a couple more rounds in. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Little less than a minute left. Stand on up. Find those gorilla rows. Hips down, chest up. Pull and pull. Use that breath. 5, 6, 7, 8. We got 9 and 10. Whew. Come on down. Here we go. 30 seconds left. Send those legs up and over. If you need to do 1 leg at a time, up and over, up and over, up and over, that is okay. Whatever you need to do, just keep moving. 15 seconds. Up, 2, and 1. Whew. Take that break, 30 seconds. Give it to you a little bit early. All right, we got 1 more round here. We'll start on those gorilla rows. 1 more 3 minutes of work here. Going back and forth between those 2 movements. We got 20 seconds. So finish catching your breath. Wipe a little bit of sweat if you need to. Really starting to feel those hips and those hip flexors. It actually feels good to sink it into that gorilla row. Whew. Here we go. How we doing, bud? We got 3, 2, 1. Last round. Here we go. Pull. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stay low. 5. Chest up. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, come down. Got those rainbows. You can always lose the weight altogether. And again, do 1 leg at a time right here. That's 2, 3, 4, 5. Broaden through the chest. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Whew. Stand on up. Such a rough life we got going on over here. Heels in, toes out, sink low, and pull. Pull, belly in. 3, 4, that's 5. Keep it going, 5 more. Breathe. That's 9, and that's 10. Whew. Come on down. Finding your variation of those rainbows. Just challenging the core here, whatever variation you take. Up and over. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We got about 90 seconds left. Let's get another round or two in here. Sink nice and low. Chest up, belly in. Pull. Pull. Really squeeze those triceps and the lats at the back. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Whew. Come on down. Here we go. Last minute of work. Yes, we can. Up and over. Up. 2, 3, 4. Try to hug that belly down towards the spine to really engage the core. 7, 8. Whew. All right, stand on up. Let's get one more full round in. Sink those hips. Pull and pull. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Last rainbows. Yes, you can. Challenge yourself. Get as many as you can in right here. Up and over. We got 1, 2. Keep breathing. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's coming for you. 8, woo, 9. Last few seconds. 10. Let that go. Take a rainbow or butterfly with the legs. Bring the soles of the feet to touch. Let the knees fall out wide. Rock from side to side. Let that go. Nice job. First section done. We got 2 more to go. So keep those dumbbells with you. All right, everybody. Second round, we have our plank dumbbell pull-throughs from right to left, and then we've got skull crushers. So 10 and 10, same thing, same amount of reps, going back and forth between the 2 movements for 3 minutes. Take a 30-second rest, and then we'll repeat that 2 more rounds through. So the dumbbell plank pull through is you'll bring the dumbbell to one side. It doesn't matter what side you start. You'll find a high plank. You can always do this with the knees down. I would widen the feet out so the hips stay nice and solid and not sway from side to side. You're gonna grab the dumbbell with the right hand, pull it over towards the other side, and then repeat to the left. Again, you can do these with the knees down, still keeping that lower body nice and stable and engaging the core as you pull the dumbbell through side to side. So that's our dumbbell pull throughs. We've got 10 of those, so it's 1, 2, 3, so on and so forth. Then we've got skull crushers, grabbing the weight. You can grab 2 weights if you want, depending on how heavy you went today. Arms up and overhead, biceps by the ears, and you'll just bend the elbow straight back and then press up through the top. So show from the side, belly's up and in. Try not to dump in the low back and press the tailbone out, rounding in that spine just a little to engage the core. Bend the elbows and then extend and press. And you'll find 10 of those back and forth between those 2 movements for 3 minutes. Really working those shoulders and the upper body now. All right, so grab your dumbbells and we'll get going. 10 seconds, getting into those plank pull throughs first. So finding your high plank, bringing your dumbbell to one side in 3, 2, 1. Knees down or up. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice job. Again, you can do those with your knees up or down, trying to not use momentum, using nice, slow, controlled movements there. We'll do all our skull crushers now. Weight up and overhead. We got 1, press, 2, 3, 4, press, 5, 6, 7, keep those elbows in, 8, belly in, 9, press, and 10, press. Nice job. Back down to those plank pull-throughs. So the further out to the side you have your dumbbell, the more of that oblique reach you have to get. So if you want the dumbbell a little bit closer to take a little bit of that pressure off, you can. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, lower body stable, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice job. Come on down. We got 90 seconds left. Throw that weight up and overhead. We get bend and press. 2, press. 3, press. Use that breath. 4, 5, 6, 7, oh yeah, 8, press, 9, I'm feeling it, you guys, and 10, press. Nice job. Weight comes down. Back to those dumbbell pull-throughs. We have less than a minute left. Let's get one more round in. Lift those knees if you can. Pull, a pull. Again, if you need to move a little bit quicker than I am, feel free. Just count it out in your head. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Whew. Come on down. One more round of those skull crushers. We got that break coming up. We go down and up, down and up. 3, 4, 5. Really hug those biceps in. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Whew. Feeling those triceps burn. Let's just end it right there. We've got 5 seconds left. Shake it out. So for those skull crushers, you really want to think about hugging the elbows in. Try not to let the elbows flay out to the side so you can really feel that extension in the tricep and then the engagement as you press the weights up and overhead. All right, taking that break, shake it out. Adjust with the weights however you need to. If you need to go lighter, if you don't want to use any weights at all in these plank pull-throughs, you can always just tap from side to side. And same thing with the skull crushers, keeping the hands together as you go up and overhead. All right, right back into it. Starting with those plank pull-throughs, plant the hands, lift the knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, the wider out you go, the more oblique twist you get. We got 8, 9, and 10. Whew. Come on down, skull crushers. Here we go. My triceps are gonna feel this tomorrow. We go down, full extension, bend, full extension. 3, press. 4, press. 5, extend. 6, whoo, use that breath. 7, 8, nice job, you've got this. 9, and 10. Whew, nice job. Back to those plank pull-throughs. Here we go. Easy peasy, back and forth. We pull and pull. Really press through those toes. Again, widen the feet however much you need to keep that lower body nice and stable. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Come on down, skull crushers. We've got about 90 seconds left. Let's get through this. We got 1, 2, hug that belly up and in. 3, 4, 5, 6, press. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Whoo, bring that weight down. Here we go. Plank pull-throughs. Let's get through one more round of these at least. Lift those knees and pull. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Whew. Get that round of skull crushers. Yes, you can. Send those weights up and overhead. Keep moving. Down and press. down, and press. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Whew, yeah. Drop that weight. 20 seconds. Let's get those high planks done. Whew. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Right on the dot. I love it. That's why you keep pushing yourself. You never underestimate what you can get done in that little amount of time. All right, that 30-second break. We've got about 20 seconds left. Going into that last round of these plank dumbbell pull-throughs and our skull crushers overhead. I'm already feeling it in that upper body. You've got this. All right, get ready. We'll start with those triceps since we did that last round last minute. All right, send the weights up and overhead. Last 3 minutes of work with this. Down and press. Down and press. That's 3. Press. 4. Press. 5. Press. 6. 7. Press. 8. 9. And 10. Bring it on down. High plank pull throughs. Ooh, yeah. Feeling that in the upper body. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Whew. Come on down. We got skull crushers. Pick up that weight, up and overhead. Here we go. Keep it moving. Do whatever you gotta do to keep pushing through. Again, slow down if you need to. Take a quick little breather and then get right back into it. We got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Here we go. Last 90 seconds of work. Yes, we can. Come on, onto that high plank. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep breathing. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Come on up. Triceps, last minute. Let's get another round or 2 in. Send that weight up. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, almost there, 8, 9, and 10. Come on down, high plank. Find those pull throughs, challenge yourself, push yourself, and breathe. 1, keep it going. Again, slow down if you need. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 25 seconds. We've got this. Let's do some triceps. Send it up. We go down and up, down and up. Whatever you do, just keep it moving. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. That is it. Nice job. Let's stretch it out. Bring the arms up and overhead. Just sink back into that child's pose. You can bring the palms to touch, bend the elbows, and bring the thumbs behind the neck. Stretching out those triceps. You know, just bring the arms up and overhead. Do whatever you need to do to loosen that up. We got 1 more round to go. Next 3 rounds, 3 minutes of work for each one. Moving right into the last round of work right here. We have goblet squats with some standing overhead marches, hitting those obliques and legs a little bit more. So for your goblet squats, you can have 1 or 2 weights. You'll hold the weight at your chest, whatever feels comfortable for your grip. Feet out nice and wide, heels in, toes out, sinking the hips low, keeping the chest lifted. We're just going up and down right here, moving nice and slow. So we're not trying to power through and use momentum. All the way down, all the way up, squeeze. And after that, you'll send the weights up and overhead, bring the feet in, and we just have some standing overhead marches. Again, you can have 2 weights if you'd like to, sending them up and overhead, and march it out right here. Those are our moves. We got 10 reps each, and we'll get going. 10 seconds, we'll get right into it, starting with those goblet squats. So grab 1 or 2 weights, bring them into your chest. We got 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Down and up. 10 of these. Up. That's 3. Squeeze. 4, 5. Chest up. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. There you go. 1 weight or 2 weights up and overhead. Extend all the way through the arms. Bring the feet in. We got up, up. 3, 4, 5, 6. Tuck those knees as high as you can. 8, 9, and 10. Whew. Here we go. Back to those squats. Bring the weight into the chest. Heels in, toes out, sink it low. Down and up. Down and up. Lower and lift. I think that's 4. 5, 6, squeeze. 7, nice job. 8, 9, and 10. Whew. You guys, I need you here to keep me accountable. Bring those feet in, send those weights up, press through the palms. We tuck and tuck. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Beautiful. Set it back down. We got 1minute and 20 to go. Keep it up. Down and up. Lower and lift. Don't forget to smile. We're having a good time, right? 3, we just know it's almost over. 4, 5, chest up and back. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice job. Weights up and overhead. March it out. In. In. Keep breathing. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bring it down. Last 30 seconds. Let's get those squats in. Weights into the chest. Down and up. Down and up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Last 10 seconds. Let's just hold those weights up and overhead. Just get those shoulders. Ooh, here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Shake it out. Sway from side to side. Adjust the weights however you need to. And remember, if you need to move faster or slower than I'm counting, I'm just here to kind of keep us on pace. So if you need to move faster or slower, feel free. If you want to try to get more reps in, or if you need to take more time for yourself, if you're trying to go heavy and really work on control, up to you. All right, we've got about 5 seconds. Second round right here. Let's start with those overhead marches. Here we go. In, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Woo, bring it down. Back to those goblet squats. Chest is up. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. We got 3, 4, 5. Nice job. 6, squeeze. 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, grab that other weight. Send them up and overhead. Bring those feet in. March it out. Here we go. In, 3, 4. Really press. 5, 6. Use that core to really bring the knee up and in towards the chest. 9, and 10. Bring it back down. Goblet squats. Chest up. Lower. Squeeze. Lower. Squeeze. 3, 4. Just keep it moving. Whatever you gotta do. Keep breathing. Find that pace. 8, 9, and 10. Whew. Grab those weights up and overhead. Less than a minute and a half left. Yes, you can. In, in, in. Yeah, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Last minute of work. Not for the whole thing. We got one more round, but right here. Down and up. I got you all excited there for a second. 3, squeeze. 6, 7, nice job. 8, 9, and 10. Whew. Get one more round of marches in. Press it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Whew. 23 seconds left. We have plenty of time to do one more round of squats. Down and up. Down and up for 3, 4, 5. Yes, you can. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Whew. Nice job. Let that go. Take a quick little breather. Shake it out. We got one more round of work. We can definitely do this. Last 3 minutes. We've got this. Breathe. Catch that breath. Mentally prepare yourself for this last round. It is over after this, and we can stretch it out and go about our day. All right, 10 more seconds. We'll start with those marches since we were able to get those last round of squats in. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Send it up, march it out. In, 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 in. 5 more. 9, and 10. Back to those squats. Chest is up, knees out. 2, keep that breath. Find that pace for this last round. 5 more. Keep it up. All right, that's 10. Back to those marches. Just keep alternating back and forth, going at your own pace, pushing yourself, challenging yourself here. What can I do? I can be strong for 3 minutes of work. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We've got under 2 minutes left. We're powering through. Yes, we can. Chest up, down and up. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Back to those marches. You can always lose the weights if you need, if that weight's getting heavy. Up and up. Tuck those knees. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, belly in, 9, and 10. Let's go. Let's get one more full round in. Yes, we can. Down and up. Lower, squeeze. Lower, squeeze. 3, 4, smile. 5, 6, 7, enjoy yourself. 8, 9, and 10. Weights go up. March it out. Up and up, in, up and up. That's not a real thing. It is now. Whew. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Really press. 9, and 10. Last 30 seconds. Get those squats in. Yes, you can. Push yourself. Down, up, up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. You guys grab those weights, send them up and overhead, just hold. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job, everybody. Nice job, Blitz. You did an amazing job. You did great. You all did great. Thank you so much for joining me for these 3-minute power cycles. Stretch it out, grab some water, hydrate. Maybe check out one of my yoga classes if you want a quick little flow. There's a couple in there, and I will see you all next time.